Last episode, we ended with Kane doing some level up fortune telling that told us this episode would be highly controversial and banned in 16 states. However, we can also start this episode with an Abel level up, which is going to teach us about this episode as well. Now, what are you going to get? Holy shit, alright, we're good. However, his strength and speed now read 911, which gives me some very, very bad feelings. But, I'll worry about that when I get there.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem 4. Oh, 4? What the fuck? I was about to say welcome back to Fire Emblem 4 Mystery of the Emblem, and not a single part of that sentence would have been correct, other than the word emblem. Last time, we let General Sedgar do his thing. Also, I wanted to make an amendment to something I said last episode that I thought in my head but didn't say out loud. Last time I said Lena's kind of not good. What I meant was her stats were kind of not good. Which is true. Lena's level ups are not very impressive. But what makes her so strong... God damn it, Drow. What makes her so strong is her, weapon ranks. Staff rank specifically. She's still one of, if not the best unit, not the best unit in the game, but one of. I just meant to say her stats aren't that good, which is true. But I accidentally said she's not that good, which is false. Anyways, Curse of Merrick. Alright, we've gotten a good level up. And another good one. Perfect. Alright, Cord's gonna move down. And thankfully, these four, like I've said, do not actually try to attack you. They will counterattack you. By God, will they strike back if you hit them. But as long as you don't do that, you're good to go. So, with that, Sedgar can continue to do what he does best. Choke that motherfucking point. Beautiful. Let's see, level 6, level 6, level 6. Let's have Merrick all over this guy. Oh my god, is he ever Merricking on him? Perfect. Is it worth it to try to improve Wendell's staff rank, or should I just keep giving Lena experience? I think I'm just gonna keep giving Lena experience. Jagan? I was about to call him Yagan. A soft J, because I've been playing a lot of Trails of Cold Steel Part 4. And the main character, for at least the first, a third of the game, is named Yuna, but it's spelled with a J. So, my brain was a little... I was still in Trails mode, as it were. Alright, let's get Merrick out of there. Let's get you closer, and then... We'll have Sheeta around for Mr. Bo. Fee enough! I've no stomach for these cat and mouse tactics. Come, White Wings, we fly! Yeah! Thank goodness they gave us that CG of Minerva's back. I never would have known what her back looked like if it wasn't for that. So thank God. Drow can benefit from scoring a kill here. Easy as. Ooh, and he can finally use steel bows. Thank God. Sheeta. You, my dear, are going to impale this man with a steel lance twice. And with that, Marth is not strong enough to kill him. Sedgar, how do you do here? Oh, perfect. Now we can give Marth a kill. And maybe he'll do something with it. Always a chance. Okay, now it's time to start worrying about the reinforcements. Because they are quite, and I mean quite, obnoxious on this map. I was informed by a comment, at least, that this is the only time in Fire Emblem 1/11 that reinforcements are proximity-based. I erroneously believe that they appeared after a set amount of time had passed, and I might have been confusing them with how they work in Fire Emblem 1, which I have learned is not how they work. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll just go right there. And then from right there, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mayhaps right here, and then move everyone else around. I'm a little bit nervous about this. Where are you? You'll move over here. We'll get Marth ready to help. And as long as they don't spawn in this turn, I can stop the cat and mouse tactic perfect. Okay. It's gonna be easy peasy. Abel, you go right there. Jagan, you go right there. That leaves 2 spaces where they can spawn in. Sheeta can fly down to that one. Before any of that nonsense happens. You there. Have you come across a young girl, one by the name of Tiki? She must be found, boy. Tiki is the last of the Naga, the divine dragon clan. Without her powers, we cannot challenge the Manicheets who serve Medeus. Me? I haven't the power. I am a fire dragon, yes, but in name alone, I lost my Firestone in Pyrathi. Without it, I cannot do battle. You will be traveling much, yes? I wish to go with you. Perhaps together we can find Tiki. And just like that, we have one of the most gutted units in the entire franchise. Because in Fire Emblem 1, good old Bantu is a remarkable unit. Very effective, at least on a casual level, because his Firestone gives him 15 defense, which translates into being virtually immortal for most of the game, because enemies have low damage numbers in FE1 because every stat caps at 20. Unfortunately, in Fire Emblem 11, enemy units no longer cap their stats that easily or do that little damage. And poor Bantu was not adjusted to match. Alright. Let's see, what the hell are you? An Iron Lance? Okay, let's... Alright, I might have jumped the gun by a single turn. That's not good. That's not good at all. Wait, I do have warp. I can warp someone, perhaps Sedgar, onto one of the forts and leave them there. And then I can fly Sheeta down to this fort next turn. Alright, her movement is 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. We have you wait right there. Alright, let's staff heal up Wolf. God, those guys being able to move are a problem. But let's see how this goes. Jagan could just move over. And now he blocks this one? And then just next turn, I trade places. Okay. The question is still, what the hell do I do with that one? That will kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if Wolf goes over to this side, he kills him. If he gets hit, that brings his attack of 16. Oh, God. Things are not looking good. I might need to warp Sedgar. That might be something I need to do. And I don't plan on warp skipping many maps. So if I warp Sedgar to right there, he is now walling that section of the map, and Lena got some magic, which is good. How likely is he to get hit? 50%. That's a lot higher than I would like. So let's not do that. And instead, have you trade over the javelin that I just realized Kane can't even use. Fuck. Alright, I might have screwed the pooch here. I think I just have to roll the dice. Though thinking on it now, after I already did that attack, using a charge of physic might have been the better idea. That, I think I screwed that up and then realized the correct thing to do afterward. Because of course I did. What other order would I have figured that out in? Oh, he's going after Abel. Okay, wait. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. I definitely fucked that up. Oh, that guy's a Rider's Bane. Oh, shit. Alright, well, you know what? This is exactly why the map saves exist. I just need to use my brain a lot better than I did. Oh, I've already... Well, shit. I used the save state way later than it would have been helpful. That's also my bad. That is very fascinating. All right. So, looking at it, actually, if I can... hold on. It's not Jover. It is absolutely not Jover. It is, actually. I was like, oh, if I move Abel over to here, and then I just moved him. For no fucking reason. After I was literally about to go into my plan of having Abel move to the left, my brain went, Abel can attack this guy. What the hell's wrong with me? What is my actual malfunction? How am I this dumb? I have a Fire Emblem channel that I do for a living, and yet I am this dumb. Alright. Let's see, defense of 11. Alright, so here's how this is actually going to go. Quite similar to what happened before. Okay, that's fine. And then, with Jagan, dear God, I screwed myself. Now you're going to go over here and do massive damage to this guy. Very good. And with that, you're going to use a charge of Physic. Gonna level up. Get only HP, and that's kind of my fault. And then... of course you're 1 damage away from being able to kill. We know what else would you be? Okay. I just really don't want to have to burn a warp. But the thing that makes all of this easier is if I just burn a warp. And if and when this part doesn't work out, I think I'm just going to have to burn a warp. I meant to use the Killing Edge. Never mind. It was all calculated. I am so smart. I have never been wrong about anything in my life, ever. And I'm just going to win. Because I'm that badass. Uh-huh. Oh, Ogma is not surviving. Right. I don't know why I thought that would happen. Alright, I'm burning a warp. I didn't want to, but I'm burning a warp. There's nothing else that can be done. Was trying to be smart. Unfortunately, I am very, very dumb. Being greedy. Use your resources. Alright, that's what I gotta do. I have to staff, warp, and actually use the resources that are at my disposal. And if we remove the Javelin guy, suddenly everything in this map becomes way easier. I'll have properly walled off the points of reinforcement. Everything, and I mean everything, will be easier. And in a way, Sedgar can grind up his bow rank. Oh, there it is. It has been successfully grinded up. Alright, Sheeta, just go down here. Well, now I can attack this guy without fear of the Armor Knight's hitting me. That's pretty cool. Are you specifically capable? Okay, yeah, they're both capable of attacking that fort. So I'm still going to want someone defensive on it. Of which Abel technically fits that description. And Ogma can kill you? Or not? Sure. Okay! Alright, hold on. Cord's right here. Thank God. Alright. Thank God for Cord. And let's also get Kane's Lance rank up so he can use the Javelin. Ogma, I'm very disappointed in you. Be better. Grow as a person. Be like Cord. Cord will never let me down. And then you're gonna come on over here. Wendell over here, and yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We are, in fact, super good. All it took was one use of the weapon that is specifically designed to be used. Alright, good work, Abel. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Ogma missing those 285s. Oh, my God. I did not read... Right, of course. I should have planned around Ogma missing 285s, which exposed Kane to getting hit. Should have been paying attention and realized that Kane was in the line of fire, but I was not... I'm not bringing my A game, apparently. I am just sucking so much shit on something that is not difficult. I literally have a strategy that will see me through this just fine. I'm just being a goddamn fool. But Lena getting a nice level up like that kinda makes it worth it. I was just fishing for a Lena level up. That's all it was. Attack with the Iron Bow, which is now a D rank. So sure. Yep. Oh, now that guy has too much speed for Sedgar to double, or Wolf to double. Which is really bad. Honestly, I think the solution to this problem is to just not move anyone too far forward and to let them come to me. Alright? Like, Abel's gonna get attacked. Cedar is gonna get attacked. Ogma is under fire. What fucking speed did that guy randomize himself into? Like, actually, what the hell is he? Okay, well, first of all, let's move Martha. And then move you down to the fort. Alright, now we're walled off. That's perfect. Merrick would love to kill that Armor Knight. And I would also love it if I could stop being exactly 1 damage away from killing this guy. But I digress. If I can't kill this guy because I missed this attack, I'm going to be very, very, very angry. Okay. No, it's fine. Lena can use, okay, good. I don't have to use Lena. That's good. I can just kill him. Now I need to deal with you. I am not going to let the Devil Axe kill me at this point. Hell no. Okay, and then Cord finishes you off. The secret was just waiting one more turn. It was all a matter of patience. It's a virtue. Unfortunately, it's one that I've never learned. Merrick's got that covered. Okay, very good. Got the level up for him. He's level 7. And he's got some speed, some luck, some resistance. I like what I see. Okay, sure. Sure. Is this guy another one-range weapon? He is. Oh, that's delightful. Merrick, move down to kill him. Barst at level 7. He can get a kill? Yes. Very good. Now you move down to right there. Sheeta stays put. That defenseless curate can get killed by Marth. And I think we're in business. Alright, Marth, just keep on schmoving. Merrick. No, wait, I should probably wait to kill the boss until... Oh, no, that guy's never going to get to the boss in time. Curse Minerva and her pride. No matter. If I'm to die here, then I won't be dying alone. I'll give you credit, buddy. You definitely weren't dying alone. You definitely got me more than a few times. That being said, I am still more than a little dumb. You know how scary would it be if a boss one day just got off of the throne unprompted to stop you from doing shit like this? Like, one day he just went enough is enough and walked one tile to the left. That would be crazy. Alright, we're almost there. Yeah. Get your health up. Alright, and then Marth. It will take him 3 attacks to kill this unarmed cleric. Good God. Or curate, I'm sorry. Alright. Merrick's gonna level up to 8, which is kind of sick, twisted, gnarly. Marth is gonna level up to 6, which assuredly means something, I don't know. Traitors everywhere. Bye-bye, Harmaine. Alright. Merrick's beautiful stats. There we go. If no one else got me, I know Merrick got me. I was way worse at this than I should have been, but it's all worth it for a really, really good Marth level up. I mean, that is more skill and speed. And honestly, if I forge him a rapier, that might just be pretty good. Prince Marth, I was wondering if we might talk about the Manicheets. Manicheets? You mean the Dragonkin? Yes, sire. I was not sure how much knowledge you had of them. The Manicheets inhabited our continent long before the dawn of humanity. However, ordinarily their draconic disposition stayed suppressed, their power sealed within special stones. Thus, rather than terrorizing humankind, they chose to live simple, peaceful lives in the quieter reaches of the world. However, a century ago, something changed. Medeus, the Shadow Dragon, surfaced in the duller region, and created what would become a great empire there. His forces invaded the human realm, and in the blink of an eye, he had subjugated all the land. It was then, in that darkest hour, that a young man named Henri appeared and rose against the Shadow Dragon. In his hand was a shining blade of light, falchion, which he plunged into Medeus, and the tyrant was no more. Henri went on to found Altea, and the rest, I believe, you know. Yes, Maladus. Is that what this was about? And I do know my own kingdom's history. And I know what I must do, now that Medeus has revived and restored Dullard to its former might. You are Henri's last male descendant, the only one who can wield falchion. You must find the blade that was taken and put an end to Dullard and its misguided Manicheet rule. I will finish what my father started. I will avenge him and bring light back into our world. Good on you, Marth. Unfortunately, you're being piloted by me, which is not a fate I would wish on my own worst enemy. The League had reached Arcanean soil, so Marth gave them leave to recuperate in Port Warren, a harbor town known for commerce. Coin alone kept the town free. They paid Dullard dearly in taxes to preserve their autonomy. Naturally, then, theirs was a warm welcome when the Arcanean League arrived. Mark's soldiers were glad to rest there, nestled between mountain and sea, but their joy was spoiled by news that the enemy was fast approaching, as harsh an awakening as a rock beneath the pillow. Prince Marth, I am Caesar, and this is Rad. We are hired swords in the service of Port Warren. Grust has gathered its knights by the fortresses to the north. It's dangerous for you to stay here. Thankfully, the eastern castle has been left almost entirely unguarded. That's the place to strike. Please be careful, sire. We'll be fighting with you all the way. And by fighting with you all the way, they actually mean they're just here for the armorers and vendors. Very importantly, there's one that sells another rapier for Marth. It's a one-time only thing, which does kind of suck. But even more importantly than that, there's another wing spear. Now, this map is the mother of all choke points. If you put Sedgar right there, nothing will ever be able to hit him. And with a few skipping turns, I would like you to watch. I would like for you to behold what this map will very, very quickly turn into. 19? Okay, so they're actually going to do a bit of damage. Oh. Behold. They will do a whopping 1 damage as Sedgar just chokes this motherfucking point. And when he levels up, remember, he's going to get guaranteed 1 more point of defense, which means that this pitiful 1 point of damage they're doing is already about to evaporate. Behold. as Sedgar is now invincible. Yes. Yes. Grow even stronger still, Sedgar. Now, you're level 6, you're level 6. Draug will level up from killing you, actually. This is nice. Oh, he won't, and this is not nice. I take it back. Things are significantly less groovy than they were before. I'm afraid now we only have a moderate amount of groove. That's okay. Oh, by the way, I forged Marth's rapier, and now it's named Kermit. It has a lot of firepower, and I did it just so that Marth can remain a little bit more useful. Oh, now Sedgar doesn't even get damaged. Or doubled. Excuse me. That's fine by me. Yeah, now these guys are going to show up. Okay, well, they're going to be able to attack one of my archers, or one of my backline. But I'm not too worried about that. Sedgar's just going to choke this motherfucking point. And the best part is you might think to yourself, oh, well, all of these guys are going to be able to stop him because they're not coming after you. What if I just move someone up and then move them back behind Sedgar? It's just that easy. My strategy is completely infallible. I am beyond mortal understanding. Draug, take it away. Level up was kind of buns. Cord. Surely you will get a better level up. Huh? Huh? Alright, suicide is back on the menu.